It's a terrible news, terrible news. Got a buddy of mine that Jake blew up his bike. One of these motors right back here. And so tomorrow we get to go out there and we get to fix it. We're gonna put it together. We're gonna teach him how to do it. He hadn't really had a father figure, so gonna go out as a brother. And when you're broken, your bike fixes you. When your bike's broken, your job is to fix it. So tomorrow, Curtis Gustafson's gonna roll out. We're gonna fix this bike. We're gonna put this thing together for this man, and just for the tradition of having it. Okay, so let's rock it. I'll see you on the other side. What's up, everybody? So we are headed to a buddy of mine's house, Mr. Jake's house, to put together a 2005 Harley-Davidson Sportster, which, as you guys previously seen, I believe it was on my TikTok, that we're taking this guy and we're fixing it up, getting it put back together, and we had fighting with eBay because eBay doesn't have specific parts, so we had to fight with Harley-Davidson to get parts. I ended up getting some parts, and after we got some parts, we ended up only getting one set of rings. So now we're headed back. We got the second set of rings in, so we're gonna put the, I believe, rear cylinder on, put the ignition pickup coil on, and we're gonna rock it from there. So I'm currently headed on the road to his place, and we're gonna get it rocking. All right, catch y'all later. Okay. You have a new box of goodies? Yeah. Okay. So just alerting you, there's cameras in. They are filming it, and it is probably going on YouTube. Do you concede to that?
I consent.
Or yeah, consent. Yeah. See, fancy words, we don't know those here.
That's a cool little light you got on it, like a little circular.
Oh yeah, that's the wife's like vlogging whatever thing for a cell phone, but it likes it perfectly. And when I rewired my bike the other day, dude, I dropped it. I fucking I didn't drop it. I backed into it. Backed into it. It hurt the truck more than it hurt the bike. I literally backed into it at the end of the driveway. It decided to go down. It snapped off my little brake lever thing right here and accordioned my brake thing. So it's kind of like your mom's old ones with the metal stripes and the rubbers in the middle. Mm-hmm. And it actually accordioned it. So here, just like, it was like this big, and I was like, oh, fuck. So I ended up stretching that back out, and honestly it works because I only two-finger my brakes anyway.
Yeah.
So it most definitely worked. All right. Get on the business. Get all this shit out of the way here. Tucked up out of the way. All right. Oh, wow.
Feels like different packaging or something.
So you hold those two. We put these two on.
I have to come back and watch this video when I blow it up again.
That's mainly why I'm doing it too. It's a how-to video. Which I should have brought my little... That's what I should have done. I forgot I had that. I got this whole like headband thing that I could have put on my head.
Oh, that would have been cool.
I'm still learning how to do the whole vlogging thing. Shh, don't tell anybody. But it is some... Did you see the video I did share?
Not just yet. I'm gonna go watch that in a minute.
Oh, dude, it's totally 100% Like, I bought the GoPro and the whole kit that came with it. I was lucky enough to find it on auction. And It was like a whole kit. The GoPro, the whole kit, and I bought the little microphone extension piece and the there's another, oh, the microphone. So if you do decide to like vlog or whatever, I have extra microphones.
Okay.
I bought a kit with like 7 of them. Where was that red and white paper at that we had?
Red and white paper. What do you mean?
Or maybe this.
Oh, that's not about now.
The one that tells you the orientation of everything. I think these ones are, we were talking 12 o'clock, but I don't remember. Oh wait, no, I remember now. I had to look it up.
No, we did have a little paper on hand though.
Yeah, that was only for your cap stuff. Yeah. Orientation. Or using big words today. There we go. Okay, so bottom oil ring cap, that one goes all the way over here. Yep, same location. Top ring cap goes this way. So that's what it goes. This guy goes on this direction.
So that one just didn't have a dot on it?
No dot. It's got a line though, so we're gonna go with the line and the half-ass don't know kind of dot, and we're gonna pray it works. I'm most likely about to slice the fuck out of my fingers playing with this. Are you ready to fight for round 2 on this one?
Mm-hmm.
Good, because my thumb still isn't healed. Oh, I like that. And then I can twist it. Okay, so now we take these back. You didn't do anything terrible with these, right?
No, sir.
Didn't spit on them. All the other goodies.
Also, I did not pick up the thing I was supposed to. The oil. What was it?
You didn't pick up the oil?
Nope.
How are you going to run a motorcycle without oil?
Not sure. Busy watering plants.
Send it. Okay, fine. I'd much rather water plants. That's more peaceful, okay? All right, so, Mr. Jake, here's your challenge. Hold on, I gotta go get the lower gasket. We don't assemble motorcycles without gaskets. Because if you do, you learn very quickly it's a bad idea. Okay, so it's smashed down on it, right? There was the groove went up. Can't do the groove because it's got to smash down. Okay, oil hole. It's got to be universal because they put oil holes on both sides. We're gonna do it that way because it makes far more fucking sense. Okay. Are you ready?
Yep.
Are you sure?
I think so.
I don't have a...
That's Charlie. You bet, man.
Okay. This time we're not gonna slice our fingers and stab ourselves. I highly doubt it. We're gonna try. Alright, ready?
Yep.
You're making me nervous, dog. Oh, that fucking gasket's sharp. Blood, sweat, and tears. Gently shake his eye. Shut those down.
Ready?
Yep. Jesus fucking Christ, that was a nightmare. Okay, so we're gonna edit that all.
Bruce just said I told him to screw off. He's all sad now.
Huh?
So he's all sad. I didn't want doggy sugars.
It's okay, boy, Brady. We had to get your bike on. You get your time all the time. It's Jake's time this time. I'm gonna give it a little bit of that just because I know we just beat the shit out of those fucking piston rings. Let go? Something let go? Okay, apparently not. What the fuck? Oh. Remember to always lubricate all rubbers. I heard it's great for preventing kids later on in life.
Have you seen those condom ads? Those things were great. It's like a kid like throwing a tantrum in the mall. Oh yeah, that makes me want to buy one.
I heard buying kids is better off.
It's in the other half of it, right?
Yep. Just squeezing you. So the last time, hopefully, that I ever have to help you go. This time, you will be brave. A brave young soldier. And be able to do it yourself. You know why? Because I believe in you, Buddy.
I need all the parts. I gotta buy the surplus that you have.
That all started with Home Depot home. Okay, so this guy, I'm gonna try to get that guy on there. You gotta center this. Into the great abyss. Fortitude. Oh god, I fucking hate these things. For this exact fucking reason. entered and snugged in the little house. Every rabbit needs a little grease sometimes. Alright.
So these are like
Somewhere on the magnifying glass it says made in China.
I knew it. Outsourcing them to China.
No, just the parts. Assembled in America. That's how they get away with it. But the carburetor has been Chinese since like the 80s.
Yeah, nothing can really beat that child labor price, huh? It's pretty good.
Man, they got 3-year-olds over there laying brick. Trick to dancing these down correctly is you don't want to torque them all the way yet. You just want to dance them down because your rear valve right now has compression through your push rods. They're pushing down on your valves right now. So you don't want to torque them down, you want to dance them down.
Okay.
Do a little bit at a time. And then you don't want to tighten them all the way because you're still going to have some movement through those 3 bolts, which are, I believe, 7/16.
7/16.
They're not in that hand. Somehow I still got a cut. Happens when brake finger hits a cut.
If it burns, it helping. It's like that's the purple.
It sucks. That's what it does. What is that? Dirt. Don't need that short. Got it. Mommy said she didn't love me at all.
When I finally get back on this thing, you have to help me. It's like, okay, you gotta pick your feet up. You gotta give me some throttle.
Oh, yeah.
Teach me again.
New riding lessons. This little bugger. Only fancy Harley people actually have a special tool for this called the dog bone. That's what Harley Davidson's about, though. Going across country, you find shit like that. Some rancher out there with random shit.
There with a 60s tool when you make it work.
And you had it rafted up in a barn for 18 years, dust off the welder, and you use it to re-weld your frame back together. That's why they call it chopper culture. Okay, I believe these ones are 10, or like 7 and 9. Those other ones aren't. Yeah, must definitely been leaking out of that motherfucker a week later. And can you believe that there is actually people out there that specifically don't even torque this shit. They just send it with a wrench.
What, like hand tight and then send it?
Yep.
Alright.
If you're out there watching this, don't do that.
Guess I just fix it a lot too.
Hand me that bucket of fuck all bolts. No.
Oh yeah.
What's up, everybody? So as far as we've gotten, we have got the exhaust on, both cylinder heads on, and somehow randomly lost some exhaust nuts. Well, one exhaust nut somewhere in the grate beyond upon a hex nut that we needed for the pickup coil down here, hiding down in the bottom right there. We're missing that little nut or that little bolt, so we have to go hunting at Home Depot for that. Upon that, the parts table is getting a lot emptier. So after that, all it is bolting up that last exhaust, throwing this carburetor on, and alright folks, catch at ya. Alright, so we went back to Home Depot and we got the parts we need. We got this fancy little screw here, 15 or a quarter by, I'm gonna pray this works. So it was supposed to be 5/16 by 20. Oh, where'd you get that one from?
It's the one you handed me.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, oops. We got 5/16 by, oh, okay, yeah. This is the right one for the pickup coil. And these are the right ones for the exhaust. So we're going to put the exhaust on, get the carburetor on, get the gas tank on, and I guess we'll crank it tomorrow and change the oil tomorrow. So, you got that other bolt that goes right there? English, motherfucker, do you speak it? This is expert level mechanic in right here.
Gotta be ambidextrous.
I don't know what you're talking about.
If it works, it works.
Oh, cherry rigger thing. They call me a cherry rigger. I'm offended. Always put oil and grease on your intake O-ring and nipple. Prevents you from having a fucking intake leak later on. Having that problem coming from the dealership where it cracked and broke because somebody pinched it. Don't be that guy. 2 bolts go right there. Swear to God, never drop them in those fucking holes. You do, you're gonna regret it. Alright, so here, took this guy off. Trash. Took this guy off. Trash. Because we're gonna put this badass air cleaner on here. USA Figure machine. With all of its fence bells and whistles. And all new hardware. For a badass carburetor. Momentary pause, Jake messed it up. Without loosening that, I don't want to loosen it. There. Don't let Jake play with things. Do a few other.
Raining.
drooling all over my flashlight. Are we still live?
Yeah, one of them cinnamon flavored flashlights.
Yeah. Tastes a little like whiskey brown's a bad decision. But you can't say much, we've all done it. And probably will do it again. Next time he'll be video calling me. Cut it out! Okay. I'll take mine apart. Take yours apart. I don't have that. I've got a Phillips. I know. I've got a red wire, and another red wire, and a gray wire, and another gray wire. Really? Because I've got red, yellow, green, and blue. My bad. I'm colorblind. I know, I'm a nutcase. What do we do about it, doggy?
He's like, you fed me, I'm your friend now.
I knew you loved me. Will you marry me? To that one too. No, I like how they send you the tea, but they don't send you the filter for the bottom one. But this you'll want to keep just in case you want to change that filter out.
I would have put a new one with that tea.
It's just a single drop one.
Oh, okay. So keep the tubes, just different filter.
Yeah. And then these are pointless fucking spacers for your long guys. That are for like Evo Harleys.
Yeah, that they didn't send us, or that I don't have.
Which was what was confusing me. Big twin.
Well, it looks cooler than the other one.
Way better, huh? Now you gotta get is the drag pipes, like mine's got.
Oh yeah.
And it'll be way easier to accessorize it. Alright, good morning everybody. It is 5 a.m. We got about this far last night. Putting the carburetor on. Now I gotta put on the tank, the coil, fancy engine mounts, and the seat. Crank her up, and hopefully she's alive after a month. Okay, I gotta go around that side again. Okay, so tighten down that bolt with that guy, and then tighten it down. Make sure it's tight. There you go. Ah, yeah. Help me pull the engine over. No, grab a hold of that fucker and pull it Keep pulling. Do you see so highly? I absolutely hate, with a passion, rubber mounted fucking motors. That there be the reason. Right here I am applying the petrol valve. Petrol hose to the petrol valve. Now it's the stupid big ass bolts that hold the horn on, because, you know. I didn't mention how much I absolutely love Harley Davidson and their point of zip tying bullshit. Shall we do with this, Jimmy? Just zip tie it down. Just get in your home. Alright, there. Whew. Pickup coil is attached. We attached that. Don't let me forget. If we wouldn't have connected that, we wouldn't have been able to start the bike, because it would have been out and it wouldn't have had signal to spark. If you'd hurry up, we can start the bike. What's taking so long, Jake? It's been so long, he might have lost his keys. Or his mind, one of the two. One of the two aren't there anymore. It's okay. As Grandpa said, it happens to the best of us, lad. No, Mommy always loved me. Alright, we're gonna turn the petrol on. Tighten up the choke handle. Finger tight. Just a review of this air cleaner. Really easy to put on. You just gotta be smart in the object you're working with to put it on. But it's on there. Fancy, and it looks sexy. And we just pray this thing starts. My hand is naturally going to it. It just feels natural. Bad news is, I don't know where. Huh.
Exactly what are you tightening under there?
The doohickey. You know, it goes to the whatchamacallit. The throttle adjustment screw. Thanks, Harley. Alright, we're gonna put you that way then. Alright. Pray with the Lord. Jesus be with us. You got your videotape out? You want to send it to your mom, you know you do. Go ahead. Put it on. Come on. If not, I'm going to. Oh, blame it on the camera.
No, for real.
Alright, here we go. Here we go. Ignition is on. Fuel is on. Can't really choke it, so you're gonna have to hold the camera. Hold that throttle right there. Don't go up, don't go up. Stay right there. Let go. Yeah, now we can head up to Walmart, grab your oil filter. YouTube how to do it, because This is something you need to know. And now the moment we pull that out, it'll take us 30 minutes to figure it out again. And if you ever want to know, well, you got enough oil in there. Change it out with that. No.
Probably so.
No, we don't. But SAE 2050 conventional oil. I always use O'Reilly's because your next task is to wipe it down. Cleaned up, give it some loving. You neglected her for so long. But the most important part is, what are we not going to do again?
Buy parts from Harley.
Fuck, we're not going to grab a hold of the red hot pipe. That's what we're not going to do. Hey, I figured out where that other bolt goes. It goes to your clamp here that goes there. Fucking burns when you grab it. So let's go get oil. If I remember right, she threw it away. There you go.
Sweet, thanks.
Just make sure that plug is handy, because I don't know if it's going to hold it all. Or...
Second?
I said just make sure that plug is handy so that when you pull that plug out, it's going to try to pick on you a little bit.
Mean the plug is handy, meaning
The plug that goes into the end of it, so that you can plug it back in if it starts to overflow on you. You got, that's your oil bag. You've got two different sections of oil you have to change on this bike.
Okay.
So you have your oil bag, right? Which is this one right here that we popped the cap on.
Mm-hmm.
That's your hose. And then you've got your primary. Your primary comes out of this bolt right here, and you fill it back up through there. It's 1 quart out of the bottom, 1 quart into the top. So what you take out is what you got to put in. So this one's gonna be, should in theory have 1 quart in it. If not, that's what happened is when that got hot, it got hot and blew your whole system. This is the one that's gonna have all the plastics from that inside of it. Oh, hopefully we did it right. Okay, so your oil bag's empty, so where's your oil at? What you do is you drain the excess bad shit out of it. So you take this guy, punch a little hole in it, add a little bit of fresh oil, something some people don't do, and it is vital because it keeps old oil from getting into your system. Now you're gonna put that plug back on there. And then you're gonna tighten down that hose clamp. There you go. the screw.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. See all that shit in the bottom of that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You're gonna want to do this again in about 500 miles just to get that system. See all that clutch metal? It's on the end of that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you just put it back in there like you had it and you tighten it down.
I'm talking about the oil. Where you put the oil into, because you want to put some fresh in that to drain it out, right?
That one you don't really gotta worry about. It's gravitational.
Oh, so if you put it in here, it'll go there.
Yeah, it'll just drip back down into the...
So you put 1 quart for this, 1 quart for that?
No, you put up to your level in that. So that's about 3 quarts. Usually goes in the oil bag.
Okay.
And 1 quart goes into your primary. So you got it tight. Make sure you're positive. 'Cause if you don't, you're gonna fuck around and find out in a couple of months. Or a quarter mile down the road when your shit comes back up. It's always vital to try to tap those. Make sure these are in there. Because if not, you strip those out. You gotta drill them out. It's a pain in the dick. It's almost easier and cheaper just to buy a whole nother primary cover. One bolt. 2 bolts. And the pain in the ass derby cover comes off. Or the primary sight window. That's what this one's called. That's how you adjust your primary chain. Which your primary chain should move level with the top. It needs to be adjusted eventually, but should move level with the top of this piece. You should be able to lift it, and it should be level with that guy.
Is it not?
No, it's not. So how we fix that is, so down here you got a big Allen bolt with a lock washer on it, or with a lock nut on it. Crescent wrench on it. It shouldn't be that fucking hard. You hear that? You don't want that to happen. Happened on mine a couple of weeks ago and I had to fucking fix it. I was a little salty about it. Guy should have known better than to adjust my shit like that. The crescent wrench. Or Allen wrench. So then put it in there. You're gonna apparently use the crescent wrench because it does not want to give up. That's about right. Cinch that guy back tight again. Verify. Always double check. Okay. Now, we took one cord out of the bottom, right? Well, I'm gonna call that a cord. You put one cord in the top, so hold that funnel. Got it held?
A second.
I was making sure you had it held. Just for shits and giggles. To replace what we puddled. Okay. Go ahead and take that off, or take that out. Is it?
Put the little thing back on there.
Yep. So your gasket goes on there, and that piece goes on there. Bolt with a ring. Bolt with O-ring. Oh, the first 2005 Sportster that I ever rebuilt, fucking took a quarter mile down the road and I was romping on it too hard, and it blew up. It's like, oh yeah, it's rebuilt, hell yeah, brand new. Stomped on that motherfucker, dude, and it fucking, and you're like, fuck. When it goes clackety clackety clackety, you know you've gone way too far. And it's not supposed to do that. I had to fix that now that we have the right Allen wrenches. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do you a big favor. I'm gonna have you hold that so I can verify my oil level here. I like how they make the oil plug the most complicated fucking thing to get off when you got oil on your hands. They're like, here, we'll give you something that when it gets slippery does not work. Okay, so you are there. Try it back off. That should be right there. There's always plan to use a little bit of oil. Harleys like oil. Everybody asks, how do you clean your motor? Put some oil on a rag and wipe it out. Really? You put oil on your bike? It's a motor. See that? That means when it's standing up, it's full.
I noticed with the filter, That one has like a nut. There's a nut. So how are we gonna screw this down on there if that one?
Easy. You do it by hand.
Those things be hand tight.
Yeah. And I think yours is 11/16. Yeah. Because with that design, it's just completely dumb, completely stupid. I don't even know why they did it. But every single one of mine have came off fucking 30 miles down the road. Highway speeds, all of a sudden that motherfucker just decides it doesn't want to be there anymore. It comes flying off. In fact, if you look at mine, mine's not even on there. Because it came flying off. I am whipped. So about 4 o'clock this morning we got up. Last night it was pretty treacherous. We got all the way to the carburetor and I was tired. The older you get, the more you get worn out, right? So I'm gonna lay here, take a nap after I tell you that we got it running, we got it working. Don't forget to follow me for more content. I know this one was long, strenuous. It was very hard to build a bike, you know. It took us about 4 or 5 hours to do it, and then to do that I gotta put it into an editing software, shut it all down, and get it put back together so that you guys can view it wherever you guys may be. So we put it together, got it licked up, and man, it's running like a top. And tomorrow I promised Jake that we're gonna go to church. I told him I'd ride to church with him because when I got my chopper back, I forgot a couple of years back I put a love thy neighbor thing on there, and so we're gonna go for a ride. We're gonna go to church. So don't forget to haul over there, well, haul down there, and hit the subscribe button, hit that thumbs up so we can continue to give you guys great, wonderful, amazing content, and hopefully I get better at this. Later, over and out, guys. Catch you riding.